got a bit of the weather and the hailstorm in his microphone there. Peter McKenna joins us up here.
Good evening, Pete, and to you too, Don. I was down the rooms and a lot of young Fitzroy players who look very, very keen to get out there. So the umpire to bounce the ball to start what should be a very interesting contest. Ricketts was the flyer. Here's Liberatore, the bottom of the pack over to Scott West. West hurriedly gets it to his boot. Players wait underneath and umpire calls play on. Here's Colinook around the corner towards the half-forward line. The bounce doesn't favour Footscray. It's thumped away by Mellington. Out towards the half-back area. The charge is on a socket away from Hargraves. The race is on towards centre wing Osborne. Richard Osborne can't quite pick it up. Liberatore working hard in the packs. The umpire's found a free kick. And it will go the way of Fitzroy, and it'll be Wayne Lamb to take this kick on centre wing.
Former Melbourne player from the true centre-half back position. Kicks up towards the centre-half forward position. Marking contest there. Bursting his way through for Fitzroy is Morton. Kick down toward the post. So the first score of the night.
Good quick build-up by Fitzroy.
One behind to the lines. Hugh Reimers to kick in. And to another newcomer in Brad Wirra into square pockets here at Waverley. I understand the Saints aren't too happy about them. The look certainly doesn't do much for me either. Turning on a Swipney bit, Brad Johnson kicks into the mat on the mark was Brad Boyd. The two Brads figuring in that passage of play. Now a chance for the Bullies. They go forward through Cameron up towards half forward. No mark taken. Mellington. Swift hand pass. West. Came at him pretty solidly. Mellington recovers. Anthony Mellington's kick down towards the right half forward flank. And Dwyer, the former Saint, sees the ball over the line for a throw in some 60 metres from goal. On the bench, 4 players tonight for the Bulldogs. And not a bad night for footy. 33 degrees earlier in Melbourne today or thereabouts. And quite pleasant tonight. Atkins against his former club gets the hand pass out to Lamb, back to West. Hand pass is effective again to Rowan Smith, one of the speedsters in the side. He kicks to half forward.
Here's Pike charging after the ball, the former Melbourne forward. Well, come backman as well. Pike still going after against Jakovic. Two former Melbourne players. That could have been in the back to Alan Jakovic. A little bit stiff.
He's done a really good pre-season. You can see the way Pike was moving there. He's much fitter than he has been in the past. There he is. Started at Melbourne, a little bit wayward when he was at Melbourne, but a player with a lot of ability.
Well, that looked like in the back as well, but it's in the danger area here as far as Fitzroy are concerned. A quick hand pass comes out to Mellington. He's looking good early. Hand pass over the top. This is good play to Dent. A good build-up out towards centre wing. Malloy used the hip and shoulder. The umpire said it was legal. Oh, that was almost a throw against Quill. Umpire's calling play on. Here's Mickey Dwyer, former St Kilda centreman. Good play, good, enormous skill. In towards half forward, the pack flies. It comes over the back. A chance for the Roys. Onto the left foot and in towards goal goes Cassidy.
Another poster.
Another poster. What shocking luck for Fitzroy early in the piece.
Yes, and Cassidy really not looking at the goals. As you can see, he just squeezed it over the left shoulder.
So 2 posters to the Roys. Well, showing plenty of endeavour in the first few minutes of this Ansett Cup first round match. West, 2 Wests combining there. West kicks towards half forward. No mark taken. Paxman looking for him, trying to get the front position. Jakovic over the top, trying to get past Johnson. Effective hand pass. Fitzroy through Pike, might run the ball out. They do. Kick is high, up towards the centre wing position. No mark taken. The umpire calls play on. And the ball almost out of bounds on the full. The umpire says no, it's going to be a boundary throw-in.
A lot of pressure out there. These fellows very anxious to flex their muscles. They've put in a big summer pre-season training. We see the odds there.
4-1 Fitzroy. Gee, that's not bad in a 2-horse race, you'd reckon. Good to see the ruckman involved again. We didn't see, well, gee, that was just about a throw. Comes out to Scotty West. Gets it out to his namesake, Mark West. A real grubber up towards the centre square. Effective hand pass. Fitzroy going with a lot of endeavour at the moment. Baldwin down towards Brad Boyd. Gets the hand pass away. Atkins the target. Liberatore's almost got him. Has got him. Kick effective. Grant's got it, playing in defence, and gets the hand pass away to Sadat Sir. Sir's kick out wide. Opportunity for Paul Dimatina. Collingwood needs to bounce kindly for him. Knocks it on. No one in particular. A little bit of luck needed here. Oh, he's almost lost his strike.
No, he had plenty of time, Pete, to get rid of it. Plenty of time. That's a good decision.
By paying the advantage as the kick comes down towards centre wing. And this is Jared Malloy. Very promising young player, one of the many top players that have come from the Northern Knights, but he's kicked towards the centre half forward area. And Luke Darcy, whose father I played against in the 70s, a great player, Footscray David Darcy.
He's built up a lot this year, Pete, from last season.
Well, he's a very promising player apparently. Here's Grant receiving from Scott West. Out wide is Quill, and Peter Quill drives it into the forward pocket area. It's a mark over the back to Hargraves over the top of Mellington. Good play by Hargraves not to turn his back. He's gone straight back. Jakovic trying to create a lead. Now Hargraves will have to kick the ball 50 metres if he's to score a goal. Played some very promising games last year at centre half forward, Daniel Hargraves. Now he's outside 50. In fact, it's a wobbly kick to land up in the forward pocket area, and the mark has been taken down there for Fitzroy by Big Matthew Primus. He gets it on to Bamford, and the Roys come away towards the half-back area. Here's little Wayne Lamb. Oh, good recovery after dropping the mark. Excellent football as he gives it further afield to Primus, moving very, very well. On to Bamford. Further afield to Cassidy. This is a good build-up by Fitzroy. Now towards Jeff Hogg. Hogg at the back. The ball hits the deck. Footscray trying to get away.
Good tackle.
It was a good tackle. Here's Hogg around the corner, straight up in the air. Going back with the flight of the ball is Primus. Good play. And he's taken the mark, and he got the ball in the back pocket a moment ago as Mick Noonan looks on. That was great play by Primus, Don.
Yes, and also great play by Hawking. It was a tremendous tackle prior to that kick. And there's Primus taking it. It was Hawking that really did cause the turnover. It's a good play by Fitzroy.
And the grandson of the late Reg Hickey. It was a great Geelong coach. And I think he might have missed it.
Actually, Peter, his kicking style, he just did not guide that down with the right hand.
Well, 3 behinds, it easily could have been 3 goals.
Well, that's a very bad miss from there, and well, could be costly in the long run as the ball's brought back into play.
By Reimers. Yes, they were very upset that they couldn't get him back to Geelong. Came from Grovedale originally, Primus. Quill. I think he's going to be one of the stars of the year, though. Cameron. Smith. Great mover for Footscray from left centre wing. Kick up towards half forward.
In front.
Martin Pike. Pike from right half back. Transfers play up to Morton, who kicked the first score of the match. It was a poster, and Fitzroy have 2 and 1 miss from 12 metres out. And the overall wash-up might prove pretty costly by the end of the night. It's Brad Cassidy, number 29. One of the rookies in the side, or recruits. Not necessarily a rookie, the way the draft works. Kick up towards full forward. That could have almost been in the back. It was, or on the shoulder, whichever way you like. So Fitzroy getting all the opportunities early, Don.
Yes, and there's Hawking once again. Hawking figured earlier, as I mentioned, when he caused that turnover, Primus really should have converted from his good work. Showing a deal of pace in hitting the ball then, Hawking.
So Simon Hawking, the chance for the first goal for Fitzroy, first goal of the match.
Played a lot of football at full back, and then towards the end of last year, Bernie Quinlan was playing him on the forward line.
Oh, Footscray playing Chris Grant in defence so far this year. Seems a bit of a luxury, but anyway, it might work. That kick looks better. He likes it. So does the goal umpire to goal.
They've certainly looked the better side so far. It's tapped down towards, well, there's West, Mark West, trying to crash his way through the pack. Here's Quill. Liberatore. Mark West, a quick hand pass out to Scott West.
Fitzroy running in numbers, Peter, too.
Well, here's their big chances. Collinook races in, or unselfish players. It's given across to Dimatina, and he bends it back. Paul Dimatina, beautiful kick for a goal. Excellent team play that by Footscray.
Well, that's good to see Paul Dimatina. It might give him a little bit of confidence. He's worked really hard over pre-season, had a couple of games last year. But just prior to this, Fitzroy were running in numbers, a sign of confidence, but the ball comes Footscray's way. They had players running loose, and there's Dimatina coming off centre wing. Played quite well against Rickenza a couple of weeks ago when they played Adelaide Crows.
Famous football name, Dimatina, isn't it?
Well, his dad, Frank, was an excellent rover for Richmond.
Played a bit in the back pocket too, if my memory serves me correctly. As all good rovers do, eventually. Kick up towards half forward for Footscray. Terry Weaver springs to mind. Kovalyuk overruns it. Chance for Pike. Little short pass out towards centre wing. Fitzroy's endeavour excellent so far. Primus. Already spoken of his ability. Not in kicking perhaps. Johnson. Lamb overruns it. Johnson again. Gee, that is just about holding the man. Wirra looking for the decision from the umpire. None going either way, and there's going to be a ball up. The couple could have gone here, there.
The umpire just not in the right position.
He was on the other side.
Interesting to see young Chris Johnson getting involved in play just prior to that, running down off the back line. He was a forward last year.
Kick comes up towards the 50-metre line. Fitzroy's right half forward flank. And taken over by Chris Grant. What do you think about playing him in defence, Don?
I think
bit of a luxury?
Good move. And I like Cameron on the half-back flank. Really does give them a springboard.
Interesting to see where they played Barry Stanfield then, won't it? He was not playing tonight. And of course Scotty Wine still to come back into the side. Played in the reserves against Fitzroy on Saturday. Kick comes by Bamford. Liberatory
Free kick again.
He has found a free kick. It's going Fitzroy's way. And it looks as though Hawking is going to take it.
Well, that's obviously another free kick against Reimers, because he didn't hold that ball.
He's caught behind. He's been caught behind twice. 3 times, hasn't he?
Well, I don't know about the 3rd time, but I've definitely noticed 2, Peter. There's Hawking going up. Maybe the arm on the shoulder, maybe the pull as well. He's just got to get in front, doesn't he?
But it's good to see umpires paying those free kicks when they're there.
Full forward speaking. Hawking kicks at goal like a forward, not like a former defender. That looks pretty good. It's a goal.
In May 1995,
It's in towards Kevin at right half forward. He's got pace to burn. He'll need it here too. West comes in to give him support. Lamb caught but too high. Umpire says play on. You'd think a pretty fair decision. Still a Fitzroy ball, and they're going to be able to clear this. Malloy's kick down towards Dwyer. And the former St. Mark's, too far out to score. Kick at a half from goal. Kicks in towards the full forward pocket. And another shot at goal, this time to be taken by the former Tiger.
Gee, he moved well then. Hogg, that's the best I've seen Hogg move for a long, long time.
And he looks fit, and they want 70 or 80 goals out of Jeff Hogg this year.
He can do it.
Well, he didn't lift any weights over pre-season apparently. He did a lot of yoga, so that might have helped his mobility, and not a bad kick.
Oh, great kick. That's a goal.
Primus getting at the ground. The umpire sensibly calling play on. Scott West is there. Brad Johnson, Wayne Lamb. I like the look of number 22, Scott Bamford. He has been in everything.
Well, it was interesting when that ball came down on the ground that Boyd was in after it and Lamb wasn't far behind. So that's quite indicative of the way Fitzroy are going at the moment.
Look at the tackles, 5-1 in favour of Fitzroy, and well, they've been good at ground level. Here's a free kick.
Yes,
I think it's going the way. I think it's going the way of
now
Darcy.
Oh.
What do you think, Don?
Well, I would have given it against Darcy, but the umpire said that Primus took
his running
of Darcy.
His object wasn't the ball. Well, it's stumped away towards the half-back area. Oh, good knock on there. Here's the guy I'm impressed with, Bamford. Breaking away towards the half-forward line he goes. The race is on for the ball. Here's Malloy. He centres it. Unselfish play by Malloy to bring it in towards the pocket. Hawking is there. Oh, this could be holding the ball. It was a good, strong tackle. Sadat Sir gets it to Rowan Smith. It's in the danger area. Socket off the ground by Morton. Now kicked in mid-air, and this could be a goal. It's Malloy. It's another one to the Roy's. Great play.
Well, that was good play. Hawking down on the ground after he tried to attempt that mark when it was going over his head. He was running with the flight of the ball. I don't know actually what he's done. Might have twisted it. And here it is, and this is a desperate goal by Malloy. Coming up now, real desperate stuff by Fitzroy. They worked hard to turn that ball over.
quarter, Simon Hawking.
Well, he'll be a blow because he did particularly well up there. He gave them a tall option. He was a real worry. Converted on 2 occasions. Beautiful kicks.
Let's hope he can come back. The ice doing the work. Boundary throw in, close to centre wing.
That should have been a free kick.
Darcy and Primus, and it will be a free kick. It will be taken by the former.
The players now, Peter, really got to go for the ball. That was a no, don't shake your head, Matthew. You know that you should be going for the ball instead of putting their hands out and push. You could have got away with it last year, but not now.
Scotty West, Pike, made front position. Comes out to him again. Long looping hand pass. Wharf gives it over to Boyd, and Boyd kicks long up towards half forward.
Good play by Fitzroy. Pike's doing very well in defence. Here's Atkins. Oh, cleverly done by Atkins towards Mick Dwyer, former Saint. Good play by Dwyer to tap it on. Still got it. Excellent football. On the Boyd. Oh, clever. Great play by Boyd to Atkins. He's gone 20 metres back after a terrific blind turn. That was great play, Don.
Well, he's got a lot of touch, Pete. This is his first game. He has been rested, Brad Boyd. Now Simon Atkins with the ball. Now Atkins has really worked on his endurance over the summer months. That's been a real question mark as far as his ability is concerned, his ability to keep on running. We don't doubt his skill or ability to get the ball, but whether he can keep on keeping on.
Well, he's kicking from right on 50 here. It bends back. It's a goal. It strides back. And that is a great start for the second term for Fitzroy, and they've got some happy supporters here.
Not too many, but they're a very faithful lot, the Fitzroy people. There's Atkins involved firstly. Now Dwyer, I never have seen this fellow play a bad game. He always does something smart with the ball. He's worked on his endurance, and here is Atkins getting involved once again.
Simon Atkins' first goal. Battle between the two sides that were put up for a merger in the late 1980s, and what a furore that was. Primus, an opportunity.
Shows a lot of mobility.
I'd like to make amends, Primus, for missing that goal in the first quarter. An absolute certainty in Reckon. It's history now. Kick up towards centre wing. Off hands, out of bounds. Let's go down to Russell Morris, an injury report.
Yes, Peter, Simon Hawking rolled his ankle in that first quarter. He's currently getting a re-tape, so there may be an opportunity he can come back on the ground, but he's going to probably go for a bit of a jog along the boundary, see how it goes, but hopeful for Fitzroy, then he'll be back.
Well, let's assume that it's not as serious as it possibly could have been. West, high kick. Rolls off the boot and rolls out of bounds. Yeah, Wharf saw him do a left-hand turn and had to chase it again. Keep his position in front of Romero. Leon Cameron trots to his position for the throw-in. It's 50 metres from goal. Hargraves there in the background. Primus up in front. Ball tapped down to West. Lets it go. Dimatina pushed off the footy. Opportunity for Johnson. Chris Johnson centering kick. Oh! Courage displayed by Anthony Mellington. He knew he was there, and he had to keep going.
that reminded me of some of the famous clashes of all time when, he could have been cleaned up, couldn't he?
Card and Gregg, for instance. He could have been.
Cheselenko and Magro. Here's the kick out towards Johnson. He flies with it. Down there with Paxman. Taken by Rowan Smith. Kicks it on the left, up near Mellington underneath it. Didn't attempt to mark. Tried to tap it on towards the direction of Pike. Eventually the hand pass comes back towards Cassidy. Here's Johnson, a very, very talented player. In towards half forward, and he finds Mickey Dwyer. Dwyer gets back quickly, kicks it high to the half forward area. McCarthy's the flyer at the back. Good tackle by Boyd, and good umpiring because he had no chance of getting rid of the ball in Wirra. And the bounce will take place 45 metres out from the Roy's goal. So Grant to do the ruck work. Quick kickers by Johnson towards the centre wing area. Oh, the mark dropped by Primus, but he's working hard. He's a good player. On to Chris Johnson. Very, very clever. Morton is caught. That could be holding the ball. Good tackle, Colin Nook. Oh, I think he should have been rewarded for that tackle. Here's West. Now, the umpire playing the advantage here. It would have been a free kick behind the play, but West running around centre wing. Oh, he can come another 20 metres if he wants to. Brings it in towards Hargraves, who goes back, can't take it. And Fitzroy through Paxman.
Not Peter, those backmen from Fitzroy.
They're doing very well. Baldwin races out and marks on his chest at half-back.
Baldwin out on his own defensive 50-metre line. Kick us up towards the centre wing position. Away they go again, Fitzroy. Dent.
Look at that.
Towards
only eyes for the ball by Dwyer.
Gets it back. Dent again. To the point of the square. Morton thought about going, then decides to go back, and he's been busy. McCarthy makes a lead. Should be a goal. Lamb off the ground. No mistake.
Well, Fitzroy have got all the answers at the moment. 40-19. As Liberatore hasn't been in it much. There's Boyd working hard on Johnson. They've got him in midfield at the moment, and with that skill he'll get lots of touches. Malloy drops him up. There's little Lamb. He lost it. Now Malloy dives on it. Good play, Jared Malloy. On to Baldwin. Over the top. That's excellent football. This player's been very impressive. In the goal goes Cassidy. Oh, he's kicked another one.
Gee, I'll tell you what, Pete, if you'd taken that 4-1 that was on offer, at the start of the match, your money would be looking good.
They're doing well at midfield, Don.
Well, Baldwin's starting to win a couple of kicks. He's supposed to be playing on Digitised, I think, or he was in the first quarter, but he's got the last couple of kicks here. He's with a handball. He's a talented player. And this fellow here has certainly made his mark in the first quarter, and he's carrying on in the second quarter. There he is, Brad Cassidy. Only a youngster, but boy, a lot of poise.
Brad Cassidy from Horsham United via the Ballarat under-18s kicked a beautiful goal. 7-4 to 3-1 now, Fitzroy. And they're starting the second quarter the way they did the first. Opportunity for Malloy again. McCarthy's hand pass to Atkins. Malloy, Johnson, steadies from 40, off target. Perhaps should have made more of that. And out of bounds on the full.
Must be playing on the ball now, Chris Johnson.
Well, Footscray creep a little bit closer. They need a couple more. Oh, big thump away by Primus again. He's been very, very impressive with the centre bounces. Here's Cassidy again. The left footer. He's trying to get round onto the left. He does so, gets it to Atkins. Cleverly done by Atkins. A quick kick to the half-forward line. Malloy and Grant. Umpire calls play on. Here's a chance to McCarthy as he gets it to Boyd. Boyd, good play by Boyd to Hogg. Tremendous play. He saw Hogg leading.
But wasn't that tremendous play? Like, he's pulled himself up. Boy, that was terrific.
That was class play by Boyd.
Actually, there was good play all round, Pete. I mean, the way that Cassidy got the ball to Atkins. Atkins, good play. A quick kick to Boyd, and that was excellent by Boyd.
Well, here's Jeff Hogg. He looks a lot fitter this year. He's going for his second from 20 metres, and he's kicked it.
2 goals to Jeff Hogg, 2 to Horton. Leading goal kickers to Fitzroy. Digitised has 2 for Footscray. Well, the Royals have found something, haven't they? 8-4 to 4-1.
And watch this. Here it is. Good play. There was good play by Cassidy across to Atkins. Now watch. There he is in front, McCarthy. He lays it off. Now look at that. He halves. That was terrific play by Boyd.
And he had 2 options too, Don.
Momentum with Fitzroy. Can they keep it going? Grigich having a go in the ruck. They need something out of the centre. He's going to give it to them. The hand pass is effective, well, nearly effective to West. It's kicked off the ground, out towards left half forward. Boyd tries to provide a block. Bamford holding the ball, says the crowd. And you'd have to say that a free kick will go Footscray's way at will to Libba. He's been a little bit quiet this quarter so far. Atkins, up one-handed, off the knees of Paxman. Jakovic likes these. Snapshot. Wolf content to concede a behind. 1 behind.
Libba would have to be the best tackler, as you see Alan Joyce not looking too happy there. Be the best tackler in the competition, I'd say.
He always wins. In fact, in the last few years, he's won the tackles, hasn't he? Jason Baldwin to Mellington. He nearly copped a beauty earlier. Martin Pike. Pike from left half-back flank. Kick falls a little bit short. Opportunity for Quill. Dwyer and Grant. The latter's hand pass. On to Grigich. Gives it away well. Kick on the run by Digitised. Osborne a chance. Paxman beats him to it, goes for the boundary line. And it's out of bounds. Taken over there by number 31, Matthew Dent. And it will be a throw in right on 50.
Good play by Paxman. He was the only one who really did want the ball on that occasion.
Oh, throw in. Bounce is going to be a factor. And Morton just can't quite control it. Pursued by West. It's out of bounds again.
Gee, Primus has looked impressive in the ruck.
My word, he shows a lot of mobility, doesn't he, Pete?
Darcy to get the front position. Morton, kick from a standing start towards the centre wing position. On the shoulder, says the umpire. It's going to be a Fitzroy free kick. Recipient is going to be Wayne Lamb, I think.
He's gone the other way.
Wasn't on the shoulder. Lamb copped one. So Wirra is going to take the free kick just short of the right centre wing position for Footscray. We've got 11.5 minutes left before half time. His kick is towards half forward.
Well done, Pike.
Good punch away. Now a chance for Footscray through Brad Johnson. Kick is off target and Paxman sees it bounce off his chest and through for a rush behind. So 1 point.
So Paxman plays on. He's good, honest player, Stephen Paxman. Doing pretty well on Djakovic at the moment. To the half-back area. Oh, he was almost off Fitzroy player there. With the umpire pinging. Oh, he's given him 50. He's unlucky, the Footscray player, because Walsh, after he marked, took a couple of steps. You watch, as he marks, he'll think about going on. Now there he goes off. And a bit stiff, Rowan Smith to get 50.
Holding the ball, could have been, couldn't it?
Yeah, well, here's Baldwin with the ball way down at half forward, brings it into the half forward line, and stuffed away and over the line. There'll be a throw in about 40 metres around from the Fitzroy goal.
Ramiro's tagging Atkins now. Ramiro coming off the bench, and that's probably a role they're going to use Ramiro a lot this year. He's very, very fit there. You can see him in the foreground, 36 against 23. Liberatore and Atkins were at it earlier.
14-3, the handballs in favour of Fitzroy. That just shows how much of the ball that they've got in this running style of game. Very similar to the Dockers, as we said. Oh, free kick to Cassidy was legged. No doubt about that. And for a young kid, he is doing very, very well. Cassidy on the left foot, brings it in towards the half forward area. McCarthy flies, couldn't hang on to it. There's Quill. He went without a. Boyd on the left foot, tries to bend it back. It wobbles and sneaks through for one behind of the Roys.
Brad Boyd. Number 1 for Fitzroy. Scotty West.
Some great players have worn that number at Fitzroy.
Kick in, comes out to Wirra. Wirra's kick from right half back. There's plenty of distance with it. Atkins in the road and takes the mark. Against his former club, Simon Atkins. Keen to do well. Big punch away by Grant. Bamford. Long hand pass. Pike missed it. So too did Dwyer. Liberatore at the bottom of the pack. Back to Quill. Osborne. Gee, does those kicks well. Across to Grant. Osborne and Grant in defence. Something we wouldn't have seen too much of in recent seasons.
That's probably the reason Osborne is in defence. Cameron looks like he might have gone onto the half-forward line, started half-back.
Leon Cameron spears the pass in. Back to Osborne again. Osborne's kick is short. After his look-alike in West, he takes the mark in front of Bamford. Down towards half-forward. On the loose, Johnson nearly around. In fact, he is around Mellington. Time to steady. 35 metres out.
Oh,
missed what he should have drilled.
He's missed a couple of bad ones, Brad Johnson.
He won't be happy with that, neither will Alan Joyce. So one behind, 8-5 now to 4-4, 53 plays 28, and his namesake Chris Johnson is going to kick in.
And Chris Johnson, well, they've obviously been told to look after this playing on from full back. To centre wing, Dwyer at the back, but across the front comes Darcy. He's Dad, I mentioned earlier, was David Darcy, a great fullback for Footscray in the 60s and 70s. There's a good mark. Oh, not paid. Oh, a bit stiff that one. Johnson to Dwyer. Mickey Dwyer on centre wing. Dummies the hand pass and gives it to Wayne Lamb. He might go with a hand pass again. No, he won't. He'll bomb it in long to half forward, hoping someone can take a mark. Here's Cameron. The handball was smothered. It's knocked on. Here's a chance for Bamford. He's been good. Gives off a hand pass. This is Morton on the left foot. He bends it at goal and puts it through. A great goal.
Special.
Now after that goal by Ilya Grigic, his first. That might be in the back against Morton. The umpire says no. Morton goes again, tries to effect a hand pass. Bamford. Long shot by him. That's not a bad reply. Hey, that's a great goal.
Dead right, Don. 4 points to margin, and here's Shane Clayton.
Well, I made him 5 points. He's kicked 5 points for the game.
It's at half back for Fitzroy. A hand pass. Comes over to Danny Morton. Look at this running game. This is Walsh coming down centre wing. Oh, he's got the paddock to run in if he wants to. He bombs it in long. It's a wobbly kick to the half-forward line. Taken by McCarthy. Here's a chance for Jeff Hogg. He steadies, bends it back. A beautiful-looking kick. It's a goal.
Changes for Fitzroy. Roos to centre half forward. Lynch to full forward. Robert Shaw banking on attacking. Must kick goals to win. Gale's handball.